What if December was a month that you finally took control instead of just trying to survive the holidays? Today, I'm doing a full December budget with me, using my last 2-page calendar spreads of my old planner and showing you guys the new planners that I've come out with, and I'm excited to share. Y'all, she's cute. She's colorful, she's organized, she's functional, and she's about to make budgeting feel really easy. And don't forget, I'm announcing the winner of the Most Basic Savings Challenge book that I had as a giveaway in my last video today. I'll be doing that a little bit later in the video, so if you're interested in that, please stay tuned to see if you're the winner. So if you're here to see how I'm going to plan out the last month of the year, plus how I'm going to introduce the tool that I'll be using in 2026 for the new months, then grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab your envelopes, grab whatever you're budgeting with, and let's sit down, talk money, and plan December the right way together. I'm ready to plan my money for the last month of the year and step into the new year feeling organized. So let's get started. I started this month the way that I always do, which is by looking up all of my bills on my phone. I use a lot of the apps in order to track and see exactly what it is I need to pay. A lot of my bills are on fixed dollar amounts, so I don't have to look up every single one. But the ones that I do, I go ahead and look those up and start to jot things down so we can get started with the budget. All right, you guys, so to get started, I want to first show you the new planners that we have, and then we'll go into building my budget. And I forgot one other thing, we need to do the group play for today. So we'll be picking a winner from the last Saturday's video, not last Saturday, but the Saturday before Thanksgiving. We'll go ahead and pick a winner from that, and we'll also pick a winner for the Most Basic Savings Challenge book. So we have 2 winners to pick for today. We'll do that towards the end of the video though. All right, so let's get started with showcasing the brand new planners first. These are the 3 new planners. They're all plaid. They're all slightly different. One is for weekly, one's for bi-weekly, and one's for monthly. So let's go ahead and get started with the weekly planner first. It is the largest. Because these planners have color, they are a little bit more expensive than the other ones that were just black and white. They are a variety of colors. I thought it would make it a little bit more fun. And also it'll help us to separate out each month, and I'll show you exactly how that works. All right, so for the Easy Cash Weekly Planner, 12 Months of Budgeting, that's the title of the book. It will be linked down below in my description for Amazon, okay? And that's where you'll purchase the physical books. I am thinking about loading them as a digital download, but that probably won't happen until the month of January. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that I'd have to get done in order to do that. So if you're interested in getting this planner, the physical planner, then you can head down below to my Amazon storefront, and it'll be linked there where you'll be able to purchase and have it delivered to you. And if you're interested in the digital download of the sheets, then wait until January when I have it uploaded, okay? The other thing I want to say is for those of you that don't like a ton of color, I have uploaded one that's very similar to this weekly planner, but it just doesn't say weekly. In other words, it has 5 budgeting sheets per month. So it's a thicker planner like this, and it's basically black and white. Those books I'll be able to showcase to you next time we do a cash stuffing together, and you can see how it all works. It has more of a gray and white cover that I'm creating, and the book should be available in the next couple of days on Amazon. But if you want to see the flip through of it, then you'll come back next video and I should have it available to show you as a flip through model. As far as the colors, I do have quite a bit of colors, and if you look here, you kind of can see at the top there all the color profiles that are within this book. And if you go to one of the colors, that's all a separate month. So I created a color page dividing system that will help in order for you to find what month you're located in without having a bookmark or a divider in it. Let's go through and show you exactly what's included in every single month. So the first start of the month is a new color page, and that will be your indicator. To get to a new month, you literally would just need to flip to the new color page and go to the next color page if you wanted to get to the next month. So if you keep up with what color profile you're on, then you should be able to find your next month's layout very easily. The page is always going to be on the right. All right, so the first thing I have is a 2-page calendar spread. I did go with checkered and or plaid. Is it plaid? Yeah, maybe plaid. It has a space dot grid for notes here, and then the 2-page calendar spread and a to-do list here. Very similar to what it was last book that we had as well. Next up, in the beginning of every quarter, we have a quarterly savings challenge. And for this quarterly savings challenge, I just put dollar amounts with the dot that you can color in. So you can just color in the dot and change it up. There's 4 quarters of quarterly challenges, and all 4 quarters add up to $1,000. So for the first quarter, it saved $245 in these ways. Next, I have a projected monthly budget planner that I have for every single person, regardless if you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, you have a projected monthly planner, because I think the monthly planner, which is what we're going to do today in my old planner book, lays the land for what it is you want to have done lays the land for what it is you want to have done every month. And you'll come back each pay period and kind of chip away at what you said you wanted to get done for the month. So that's the plan that we'll be setting up next in my old planner. Next, we have the weekly, since this is a weekly book, the weekly budgeting planner sheets, and it looks very similar to the other one. The font is a little different. And then we have a cash stuffing tracker, which I'm going to be using this a lot more. This helps you to fill out. Can she get it out? This helps you to figure out the cash breakdown of what it is you need. So if I don't have, like, for instance, my completed binder as my personal bank to make change, I need to start off with this in the beginning of the year. So you'll see me using this in the beginning of the year once I empty out my completed binder. I won't be able to go to the bank and just say I want all hundreds. If I do that, when I come back, I wouldn't have the smaller bills to go in groceries, gas, eating out, different sinking funds. Only way to ensure that I have the correct denominations is to do the cash stuffing tracker sheet. And if you don't have a bank of cash, like in the completed savings binder, then you need to have this breakdown sheet so you can go to the bank and get the correct denominations. So there's one budgeting sheet and one cash stuffing tracker for every single pay period that you have. Since this is a weekly book, there's a total of 5 sets, because some months you will have 5 sets of paydays if you get paid weekly. And then it moves on to the next month. The next month is the color purple. There's the 2-page calendar layout. It has expense trackers. I don't think we talked about expense trackers in the other one, but it has expense trackers. I must have skipped it. So expense trackers. These expense tracker sheets also, you can flex and use them for whatever it is you need. I use them to list out all of my sinking funds and track balances of sinking funds and savings challenges at the end of a quarter. But you don't have to use yours that way. You literally could expense track. I'm kind of thinking of playing with an idea of doing 1 full month of tracking my expenses. I bet you it's going to get my spending in line. But anyway, if you want to use it for expense tracker, that's what it's there for. And then we go back to a quote. So this is for the first month. It says, I'm learning my money flows with intention, not pressure. Therefore, I choose ease. And then it has a monthly planner. Because usually this would be the quarterly challenge, and there's only one challenge per quarter, the other 2 months of the quarter will have a quote there. And then it goes back into 5 budgeting sheets and cash stuffing trackers. And then we keep going until we get to the next color, the 2-page calendar spread, expense tracking, a quote. This one says, I release old money habits and welcome healthier ones. Amen on that one. And then a monthly budget planner. And then we keep going with the 5 sheets, and on it goes until the whole month is complete. Just to show you guys the colors, I'll flip through really quickly. We just went through green. Here's yellow, and there's the quarterly challenge. Let me get past yellow. Here's pink is the next one. There's the quote, I don't need perfection, just progress. We get past pink. There's blue. This is like one of my favorite ones. This silver color blues. It's all mainly pastel colors. I really like this. And the quote says, I am worthy of financial stability and I am working towards it. After the blue, which you guys already know the layouts, there's a peachy color. And I think this one has a quarterly challenge. Okay, and that one saves $225. Next up is purple, and it has a quote, every mindful choice moves me closer to my goals. Next up, we have this mint green color, and it has a quote that says, I'm learning to budget with grace, not guilt. Next up is this beige color, and that's our last quarterly challenge. We're $300. There's 2 more colors left, like a chartreuse. Is that what it's called? Chartreuse? What is it called? Like a greenish yellow. I can't think of the name of the word. Anyway, I trust myself to manage my money with care. And the last one is this color, and it says, I celebrate every dollar I save. It represents growth. And that is the whole 12 months of budgeting in one book with colors to divide the sections, and that's why I made the cover like this. The weekly one has purple writing that says weekly. Next up would be the bi-weekly, where almost everything is the same except there's only 3 budgeting sheets per month. So let's look at the layout really quick just so you have an understanding. Because if you get paid every other week, sometimes you'll have 3 paychecks in the month. The colors are the exact same. expense trackers, the quarterly challenge, the monthly budget sheet, and then you go into 3 sets of bi-weekly budget planners with the cash stuffing trackers, 3 of those, and then you move on to the next month. All of the quotes are the same. All of the colors are the same. Everything else is exactly the same. It's just set up for bi-weekly. I'll be using the weekly one. Even though I get paid from my traditional job bi-weekly, I do have quite a bit of other income streams, which we'll talk about today. And because of that, I like to use additional budgeting sheets. So you don't have to be a weekly budgeter in order to buy the weekly book. It's just what it is. Monthly, I have this one. It is exactly the same as the others. It comes with the color page, the 2-page calendar spread, the expense tracking, and then it comes with the quarterly challenge plus a projected monthly budget planner. Next, it comes with the actual monthly budget planner. So this is what you would actually do. So maybe in the beginning of the month, before you get your check on the 1st of the month, let's just say my mom gets her check around the 1st. This is what she would do before she gets her check of what she's planning on doing. And when her check actually hits, she'll write down everything she's really going to do if unexpected expenses came. And if she makes a mistake, I added another page, which is exactly the same, so that you have an additional budgeting sheet if you're monthly. And then it moves on to the next month with the same quotes, the same trackers, the same layouts. Everything else is the same. And it has 12 full months worth of budgeting sheets as well, color coded so you can separate your months. Okay, so you can select which one you want. Now, I do want to talk about the pricing. The books have a lot of color in them, and thus the printing of them cost additional fees. So they're a little bit more than what my older books were, but it's because they have color on the inside of the books. Okay. The one that is monthly, it's a much smaller book and less pages, so I was able to make that one most affordable. The second most affordable one is bi-weekly, and weekly is the most expensive, but we're talking under $25 for a book that's going to last you all year and help you to stay on goal. I think it's totally a steal of a deal. You have to make the decision if you feel the same, okay? The digital download sheets are going to be the same price because I have to match whatever it is I'm charging on Amazon with what I'm charging on Etsy. I can't undercut it if it's the exact same product. So just so you know, if you are going to look for the digital downloads, they'll be the same prices as what you see on Amazon today, okay? All right, so that is everything about the budget planners. I am so excited for you guys to use them. I'll be using the weekly one, like I said, because I have quite a bit of payroll coming in from different sources, and I want to be able to list each one as a sheet when I do a budget breakdown per pay period. So that is the newest budget planners. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts down below. All right. Now, I'm not taking down the Complete Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planners for sale either. So if you decide that all that color is just a little bit too much and you want something a little bit more basic and black and white, you don't want to go with the newest style, which will be released in black and white, then you always can buy this older form of planner. I mean, it's still pretty to me. It's just a little bit more basic. Okay. All right, so what we need to do is head to a 2-page calendar spread. It is the last one of the year. I had been doing this one for the month of November. I've already completed. I'm going to take my bookmark off and move it over to the last 2-page calendar spread, which will be for December. Scoot over. All right, I do have quite a bit of stickers here. I think I'll be using these and these. The characters, the bill dues, probably one of these. This one's all done. I might use this one for bills also. And then I have a sticker pack in here for December, so I'm going to use that one. I got these from Every Minute a Story, and it was like one per month, and I hadn't used them all, but I'm going to use one for December. Also, I need some date stickers. I thought I had some in here. Hold on, let me see. Absolutely not. Wait, what? No. Wait. Okay, I didn't see any date stickers in my pack, which means I just need to make myself some more. So for the month of December, I'm going to go ahead and write it out with pen. Let me just figure out the first of the month. Today is what date? That's what I need to know. Hold on. All right, today is Sunday the 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so if today is the 7th, I'm going to be using my Kuromi pen. So cute. I'm going to write a 7 here. And let me just go ahead and date the whole book, and then we'll get to creating a budget. Okay, so now that I have it all numbered, I also remembered I had these other type of stickers that were like for holidays. Hold on, let me see if I got that. Here it is. This is from Every Minute a Story as well. And I think there's one for Christmas. Yes, there is. Look. These little things be making me so happy. I'm going to put Christmas down. I feel like there was one for New Year's too. Oh, I think I used it last New Year's. It was right here. And this is Lunar New Year, so that's something different. So I didn't use all these. I'll come back to these later. But yeah, that's it for that. Let's see. I have these stickers, so we might as well use these for the month of December. Looks like it has a pen and mailing packages and a stamp. We're going to put that across the top. And then I always put the 12 over here. And this one says, your mind will believe anything you tell it. Feed it faith. Feed it truth. Feed it love. Yes! Read it again. That is great. My goodness. No wonder I like vibe with this little company. Anyway, look at this. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. I'm putting that up there. I have a whole mailbox in these streets. Okay, let me see. Look, these stickers are so cute. I'm putting that down here. We'll put it down here. And then I have a pen because you're supposed to write a letter and tell everybody Merry Christmas and la 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 la. So cute. And we'll stick that one up here. And then a lot of just little bitty, small things to help the details. I'm going to put those around. Oh, it's so cute. Let's put that over there by the to-dos. I love their little stuff so much. I really literally need to buy some more stickers from them because I just love them. All right, so these are little calculator stickers. I've been using them, you can see. And I'm gonna put them on my paydays. So today's the 7th. I get paid on the 11th for my nursing job. It's got question marks while he's trying to calculate what's going on. I feel that. Also, I'm supposed to get paid on Christmas, but I think I'll get paid Christmas Eve. And then I'll get paid from YouTube on the 21st, but probably the 22nd since that's the weekend. And then I'll get paid at the end of the month for my book sales. We'll just put it on the 30th. Okay, those are all my paydays. And there might be some other paydays in there. We'll figure it out. But that's what that's about. Next up, we have, I had some of these stickers that I cut with that sticker machine. Maybe I'll stick these on here. These are so good. They kind of mess up my vibe of the brown, but it's too late. I already stuck it. I should have just been doing the cookie, the boba. You see what I'm saying? Like, I should have just been using these. I put that big old, and I can't even get that thing off of there. That thing is on there. Anyway, that big old avocado. So now we might as well just use them all. Panda. How about chicken? It's kind of brown. Chicken. The little... Oh, these are so cute. And the bumblebee. Where is he going? You can go down here. Okay, and I got a couple hearts. Might as well put those too. One. Look how little. That precision machine cuts, so precise. Little bitty sticker. Okay, anyway. All right, so that's that. This is my final 2-page calendar spread for the month of December. It's time for us to start listing out some bills, and I want to reflect back on November. Now, what I was going to do was make a bookmark where I can start to track my bills and what I actually have to pay when. And I think I might have that in a bundle coming out soon. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and list out according to what I had from last month. I kind of looked up some of the bills, like I showed you guys. So on the 14th or 15th, let's just put on the 12th, we'll put Xfinity. Do I want to put some of these? Let's put these for bills due. Because, y'all, I need to differentiate what I'm doing. Let's put this right here. Xfinity. And that is 187. Georgia P. Let's put them on the 15th. Georgia Power. That's my power bill. We'll put 227. What else did I have? My Stream and LLC on the 16th. Let's put that down. LLC is 135. My stream is on flat rate and it went up slightly, so it's 141. And then my car insurance, I think that's on the 20 something of the month. When did I pay the car insurance? Yeah, 24th. Okay. So let's do right here, car insurance, and that's 387. I'm paying for my son's car insurance and mine, but I think I'm going to stop that very soon because he's getting some other income streams built up, so he doesn't need my help as much. He was just getting into his apartment, and I was like, I'll help you. I'll carry it for a while. My student loan, I'll make that payment here. I do want to pay $1,000 on my student loans. All right. AT&T, that's usually due at the end of the month, but we're going to go ahead and throw that on there. Let's put that right here. AT&T, and that one's $287. And finally, my mortgage, which I almost forgot another time, all the way completely. I think I did forget it, didn't I? My MTG is $1105. I think that's everything. Did I miss something? Stream, LLC, water. Oh, did I put water? No, wait, my water bill. Hold on. See, that's why I need that bookmark so I can write it down and then just keep it like right here. Transfer everything over and then move it over to the next month. That's what I'm thinking. I think it might help me. Water is around the 21st, and last month I budgeted for 160. The bill hasn't cycled yet anyway, so we'll put it on the 19th, water, and that'll be 160. All right, so that is all the bills. We need to talk about the income next and what I want to do with it. So on the 11th, I'm going to get an RN pay. I am a nurse manager, and I'm going to get $3,300. I'm going to budget with the whole thing. After that, I'm thinking I want to budget with $1,000 per pay period. I've done this before, and it kind of helped me. So I'm going to put here RN pay, $1,000. I will have money for sinking funds, small amounts. I will have money for savings challenges, small amounts, but I probably won't have, when we do the budget, a whole bunch left over because that'll be going towards my month ahead. Should I do that? That's what I'm thinking. We're going to see how it all plays out. I might end up budgeting with the whole thing. It depends on how the month goes. For the 22nd, that's going to be my YouTube pay, and we're going to stick with the $1,000. I think I earned close to $2,600 for YouTube last month. Thank you all for watching my content and using my links to purchase. That all has been working, and I think I got $2,600, but I'm only going to bring $1,000 to the table. This one is going to be my affiliate marketing, Facebook, and my book sales, and I'm going to bring $1,000. Now, just so you guys know, for book sales, the money is usually 2 months delayed, and I know you guys are probably like, what does she make off the most basic savings challenge book? Because that book has been everywhere. But that money won't hit till January. So for right now, though, I'm going to bring $1,000 from those. And I also have some money from my guy. I need to think about that. He usually gives it towards the middle of the month. So we'll put it up here. Guy, 1,000. All right, so now for income, let me write it over here. Instead of to do, we'll write down my income and my bills total. All right, so for income, we're going to add up only the things that I'm counting. There's more money here, but we're going to count for $3,300 for my first check because I need to get stuff fired up and get some stuff done. Then we're going to do $1,000 from my guy, $1,000 from my next RN check, $1,000 from YouTube, and $1,000 from my affiliate marketing. I didn't do Etsy. Let's do Etsy. We'll do it here. And $1,000 from Etsy. That's still a lot, and that's not accounting for everything, so we're going to budget with $8,300. All right, for bills, I need to add up all these little green tabs, so let me look at that. 187, 227, 135, 141, 160, 387, 1,000, 287, and 1105. All right, so that's $36.29 in bills. All right, so we still have some money left to do things with, and we're going to. So let's go ahead and get started writing out our monthly projected page. I like to do this because I think that it's really important for us to have a game plan for the month. I don't always stick to it, and sometimes I say this or something better. And the quote for this month is enjoy the journey. That's what I'm talking about. Enjoy the journey while we're here. We might as well go and enjoy it while we're doing it. All right, income $8,300. And the other thing about my budgeting is I really try not to do it when I'm in a bad mood. I try to wait until I'm in a good mood. I feel good about spending. I pay bills the same way. Whenever I feel like I'm in a good mood and I don't want to be like, oh, I got to pay da-da-da-da-da. I don't want that energy. I want the energy like, okay, I'm so blessed that I have this money to pay this $1,000 wisdom tooth bill. You know, it sounds sounds crazy, but I promise you, I'll be trying to tell myself, like, get in the right mood. Okay, so now, minus 8,300. So we have 4671 left to do something with. That's enough to do it. I'm just going to say 4670. For cash envelopes, I want to mimic what I did last month because that actually worked. My guy might be having to take his work on the road and be out of town for a while. We're going to see how it goes. But if so, I might have less money spent on food. So nails is going to be 100 because y'all, even though my nails is fire now, this dark color is going to grow out and you're going to see the space right here so fast. And I want Christmas nails anyway. And when I say Christmas nails, I don't mean anything crazy. I mean, I want like red nails, cherry red nails for Christmas. I don't want a Santa on them and all that stuff. It's not my style. I can't do it. Okay, groceries. I said 600 before. I think that's a good idea. That's a good, strong plan. Gas and 600 for the month. We're already a weekend, so don't worry. I have some money in the gas envelope in the grocery envelope right now. Gas, I need at least 3 weeks of 60, so I'll put 180. Weekend fund, I feel like I should put about 200 in here just because Jace is going to be out of school and there's going to be more activities for us to be able to do. So I'm going to put some more in there. For myself, Salisa, 40. Sounds reasonable. For Jace, we're going to put his $50 a week times 3 weeks, which is 150 for his allowance. Eat out. Hopefully we don't have to do a lot of it, but I can see us doing things. So I'm going to put 200. And then is it Dutch Bros? Yeah, Dutch Bros. Let's put 40. I need to get that done. You know what I'm saying? Really. I should be putting 60, but I'll find some more money later. All right, so let's add that up. It's 100, 600, 180, 200, 40, 150, 200, 40. So that's $1,510. That'll be going towards cash envelopes for the month of December. And minus 4670. That's 3160 left over. Now, I know for sure I need to do the college binder. I want to have that done going into the new year, and that needs about $1,000. So let's just go ahead and subtract that and stop playing around. 3160 minus 1,000. All right, we're at 2160 left. I want to put some money towards savings challenges. And let's put, I'm feeling like 1,800. I mean, I feel like that's a good number. So we have 360 left to go into sinking funds. So it looks like we're not going to stuff every sinking fund this month. And I'm okay with that as long as we get what we need. Mostly, I need to be putting that in medical because remember, Janae's getting her teeth pulled and that's taking up almost all of our medical fund. So I'm not going to put anything in Nate's. In myself, I'll put 50. Janae, I'll put 150. She's going to be probably home for Christmas, so she doesn't need the full amount. Oh, that's going to be January's money. All right, we'll put 200 in hers, and I'll scratch myself out. Let me initial it. Okay, so we got 200 for Janae. Jace doesn't need anything. Household, no. Car maintenance, no. I'll skip travel. The only thing I want to do is put medical. I really want to beef that one up, and that will be for 160. So that'll be our 360, mainly a zero sinking funds month, which is a total of, let's see, 3160 minus 360 is $2,800 left. $2,800 will be going here, which will make it a zero, and nothing's going to go towards debt other than our student loan payment that's already wrapped into our bills. And that is the layout for the month of December. Whoo, child. Okay, I'm really hoping that I can stick to this, but if not, I'll be taking some from the savings challenges, not the college binder. I really need to give Janae money in the beginning of January. She goes back, I think, like the mid-January point, so she probably won't need the whole 300, but because some of the time she'll probably be here with me. But yeah, I'm going to give her $200 and then put some money towards medical. This is going to be a very lean sinking funds. Lean sinking funds month, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. I want to get some of these challenges done, and then I'll reallocate some money. And if I need some in sinking funds, then I'll reallocate some to there. You know, that's kind of how we're going to do it. Anyway, so if you come back, every single week we'll be doing what it is that I actually got paid and how I'm going to be breaking it down, or getting money out of the savings challenge, completed savings challenge binder, the completed binder. And then we'll do a cash stuffing together. So you'll see how all of this kind of works together. But so far, this is the plan for the month of December. and I'm excited. All right. Also, there is some extra cash. As I was saying, like in my second nursing check, I'm only budgeting for $1,000, but there's 3,300 or 3,400, something like that coming. So I will have some extra money that I can do other things with if I really need to. But what my major plan is to throw that into like a month ahead long-term plan. So we'll see how it all goes. Let's just play December by ear with the extra income. But we definitely have a plan as to how we want to hit our strategic goals for the month. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And now it is time for our group play. We only have 2 more left to do, 2 more gift cards left to give before we end up in our Christmas, what did I call it? Wait, 12 days of Christmas fun. I was like, what is it called? Y'all, I'm losing it. That will be running from the 13th all the way through the 24th. That's 12 days. I had to count because I thought it would be 12 through 24, but it'll be 13. Whatever. 13 through 24 is 12 days. And we're going to do a giveaway every single day for those days for a small gift card and then a large gift card on Christmas Eve. I'm super excited about that. Yeah. So anyway, with that being said, we need to pick the winner for this Saturday's group play, even though it's Sunday. And yesterday was the 6th. So the next one we'll do on the 12th, not the 13th. The 12th, I'll be doing this one. Today we'll be doing this one. The 13th, we'll start our days of giveaways, okay? So let's go ahead and find a winner from the group play. First of all, we need to roll a dice because I'm almost forgetting how I'm playing my own game. If you don't know, this is called Steps to Multiply. It's a free digital download in the description. What you do is you roll a dice. I'm rolling a dice, whatever it lands on. Let's say 5. I'm going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in my binder with an IOU at this point because I don't have any cash today. All right. And then for the giveaway, if it rolls a 5, we're going to multiply it by whatever's right here. And that's going to be the gift card giveaway amount for whoever it is that commented, possibly the number 5. If whatever number we roll, whoever commented that in our last time we asked for 2 Saturdays ago. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and roll first. You'll see how it all plays out. It's too complicated to explain sometimes. Let's just see it in motion. That's just how we roll. Oh, a 4. All right. So that's a 4. So we're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. 4. I should have did purple. Let's do purple. 3. That's 7. Oh, was it 10? 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to save $10. So I'll put a $10 IOU inside my binder. And that's how much I'm supposed to save out of my next cash stuffing towards this. $10. I could do that. Actually, I got some money under Reels and Shorts. Hold on. I got some money under Reels and Shorts that I didn't do yet. And I have 250s back here that I need to film some videos with. So I could just take 10 out of here. You feel me? $10 coming out of here. Let's get 150 out. Let's go to group play. Take 40 out of here. 20, 40. Put that back in Reels and Shorts. So now Reels and Shorts has $90 for me to do cash stuffings with. That's fine. That's enough. And then for group play, then it has 50, 70, 90, 95, $101. $101 for the group play so far. We have one more roll next Saturday or next Friday. Sorry, guys. Next Friday. So we can figure out exactly how much we saved in the group play this quarter. Okay. All right. So that's it for mine. Now we rolled a 4. We need to scratch down here and see exactly who's going to win what. Because we got to pick a winner. That's just how we roll. All right. Right here. Bing, boom, 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 boom. 5. Somebody's going to get, this might be the biggest one. No, there was a $20 one right there too. Erica got it. Okay. So there's a $20 gift card going out today. Holla back, youngin'. All right. Now, we got to see who's going to win this. And we also need to see who commented the word basic in the last video so we can see who's going to win the most basic savings challenge book ever. All right, let's go. All right, you guys. So to get started, we're going to head over here to all the videos that I made in my YouTube studio. The last time we did a Saturday group play was this one. It was called YouTube Cash Stuffing and Finishing Savings Challenges. We're going to go here to TubeBuddy, and then we're going to click on, wait a minute, TubeBuddy. And then we're going to click on Pick a Winner. And now we're looking for a comment that has the number 4, F-O-U-R. Pick a winner. All right. So the winner is going to be Tracy Ray Willis, 9729. And she said, I think the next number is going to be 4. You were right, Tracy Ray. Hold on. Let me write it down. Tracy Ray Willis. Tracy Ray, reach out to me over on Instagram so I can get you a gift card for $20. How exciting. I am super excited that you won. All right, so now we need to go and find the winner for the Most Basic Savings Challenge book. And that was on this video that was titled, I Can't Keep Doing This. My Business Pivot Starts Now. And we're going to go to TubeBuddy and we're going to click on Pick a Winner. And we're going to type in the word basic and see who's going to win that book. And go. Oh my gosh, Lynn. Lynn Banks 4505. She won the Most Basic Savings Challenge book. She said, hey, Celisa, I like this video. Hyped you up. Thank you, boo. Basic. That's what I'm talking about. Lynn, reach out to me so I can get your book over to you. Okay, so for Lynn, I need your address so I can mail the book. And for Tracy Ray Willis, I need your gift card store choice as well as your email so I can send it over. You guys can send it to me via Instagram or email and I'll get your products out to you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Hold on, let me stop the video. All right, so that is everything for this group play. We have one more to do and we're going to do this next Friday. So if you're watching this video, peep me out next Friday. But for today, you need to comment if you think the next roll will be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1 and spell it out in words. So when I'm looking for the winner for next video on Friday, I can, maybe possibly find your comment if you correctly guess what the roll is going to be. That sounds so complicated. It's a lot of explaining for this game. We're not doing this game another quarter, okay? Because it's just too much explaining. I like my rock, paper, scissors a lot better. Anyway, that's that. All right, you guys. So that is everything for this video. We have budgeted for the month of December. I showcased the new planners. I will have them linked down below. If you're interested in getting yourself a physical planner, you want to rock like I'm a rock in the new year, then go ahead and get yourself one. Let me know your thoughts about them down below. Also, let's see. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, put this one single emoji right here letting me know that you made it. And like the video so it can be suggested to other people who can find the information as well. And hype me up just as Lynn did so the video could be suggested to others. And then share this video with someone if you think they need an affordable budget planner to get their 2026 on board. Because baby, the way we about to get our money in line and grow it in 2026 over here, I'm only spreading the information with you guys to help do it right alongside me. So let's go. All right, I think that is everything for today. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in next video, which will be coming out very, very shortly. But for right now, I have to say goodbye. So take care.